It's almost 8:30. I'm sore, I'm exhausted, and I have to go back to work today. No movies this morning. Well, I'm gonna try and finish maybe half of one while I'm eating breakfast and getting ready, but I'm definitely not gonna finish one until I get home later this evening. But right now we're gonna find out at least what's in drawer number 16. There's no green one again. Christmas Incorporated. Okay, I need a new one that's already premiered. That one has not premiered yet. Time for You to Come Home for Christmas. I think this one has recorded, so I'm gonna check.
I don't know if it's coincidence or if it's a Christmas miracle that brought you into my life, but I'm so happy you are here.
I started with a new movie, Time for You to Come Home for Christmas, which I believe was partially made by Blake Shelton or has something to do with Blake Shelton. It is a sequel, but as far as I could tell, it was fine as a standalone. I was able to watch it and not feel like I was missing something because I don't think this story had anything to do with the first one. I think they're individual stories. I was actually not interested in this one. I like Allison Sweeney, but seeing the trailers and everything, it didn't initially grab me, but wow, did this movie take me by surprise. The story was so emotional and the acting was great. I was watching part of it as I was getting ready for work and it was nearing the end and I felt like I had to turn it off because I was starting to tear up a little bit. The one thing I will say is that the leads had great chemistry until the end when they actually kissed, and then it felt a little clunky and awkward, but it wasn't a deal breaker. It was still a really good movie, and I would give it a solid 4 mistletoe out of 5.
I want to be the man that I am when you're around. I want you, Riley.
The second movie for the day, Christmas Incorporated, was also a solid 4 mistletoe out of 5. I have seen this one before. The two leads have great chemistry. They're actually really adorable together. The story is fine. Everything overall is good. I think the strongest part of the movie is the leads and their chemistry, so solid 4 out of 5. Definitely one that I've rewatched, maybe not every year. I think this might be the second or third. No, maybe only the second time I've seen it, but I do really like it and I'll probably continue to rewatch it. I don't even know what time it is. It's sometime past 9 a.m. and I wanted to sleep in, but this is what time my body woke up at, so here we are. Let's go ahead and open up drawer number 17. A new movie for the day. Oh, I wrote down Cherished Memories, A Gift to Remember 1 and 2. Technically, that counts as a new movie and an old movie. So I could just do that and ignore the old movie in here. I guess this is going back in my cup. Change of plans. Turns out I didn't record Cherished Memories movie 1, and movie 2 is a direct sequel. So I have to pick an old movie and a new movie. Make it a good one. Sleigh Bells Ring. Can't remember if I've seen this one or not. And a new movie. Hopefully it's one that's premiered already. Double Holiday. Gotta try again. Double Holiday is not out yet. Angel Falls, A Novel Holiday. Okay, I think this one just premiered, so now we are good to go.
I have missed you so much for a very long time.
I wasn't sure about the leads at first. The first maybe one or two times they interacted, maybe just the first time, I didn't really feel it. I was like, oh no, I feel like I might hate this, guys. They ended up being so adorable together. One of my least favorite parts was the side story about her friend and her husband. I think they're newlyweds. She was wondering why he had become scattered and always busy doing something but being really secretive. And there's like one part where they bump into each other and he's like really nervous. It just came across as really clumsy and awkward. And I know it's not the main story, but they made a point to show it on screen and see it through to the end, so I feel like I should mention that it did come across as awkward and clumsy. And I know that the two characters, especially the husband, he's supposed to be kind of nerdy and quirky, whatever, but it didn't feel naturally awkward. Basically. Overall, there wasn't too much I hated about the movie. I liked the leads' chemistry with each other, and I also liked their chemistry with the daughter, like all of them together. That dynamic was really great. Overall, I gave it a 4.25 out of 5 mistletoe.
All the inspiration I've been looking for is right here with you.
You're coming back.
As fast as I can.
I did not feel this movie in the beginning. The chemistry and the warmth improved as the movie went on, but just wasn't enough to convince me that this was an instant classic. I just didn't connect to it. I actually really liked the part of the story that focused on the author learning to love Christmas again after a really painful loss, but the leads were not my favorite together. Overall, a 2.75. It is 9 a.m. I have to watch 2 movies this morning because I'm working all afternoon and all night. I won't get home until probably 11:30, 11:45. So we have to start right away. Today is drawer number 18. Okay, so our new movie, A Christmas Miracle. Our old movie, Christmas Bells Are Ringing, which doesn't sound familiar, so I'm not sure if I've actually seen this one.
If I'm staying, and you're just gonna roll with it, then
Looks like our timing is improving.
it's about time.
I wasn't floored by the leads and their on-screen chemistry, but it wasn't horrible. There were some really sweet moments. They definitely had more chemistry than I thought they would, and the story was fine. It involved photography, which brings back a lot of horrible college memories. I just didn't really feel much. It lands right in the middle, 3 mistletoe out of 5. Next, I watched A Christmas Miracle, a new Hallmark Christmas movie starring Tamira Housley. I did like Tamira with the male lead Brooks. I think they did have some chemistry, but Marcus as a character, it took me a while to warm up to him. I know the point was that he didn't have Christmas spirit in the beginning, and then he slowly got some Christmas spirit in his life, of course, but it was too much of a turn turn off in the beginning. The story was really sweet, and the spirit that Tamara brings to everything just always puts a smile on my face. I said it with Tia, I'll say it with Tamara. I love them both so much. I grew up with them on TV, so watching them as an adult on Hallmark is just like the best Christmas gift. I love them so much. They can do no wrong in my eyes. Overall, this was a 3.75 mistletoe out of 5. Okay, I am up, feeling very tired and a teeny bit sick. Trying to get better and recuperate today because I have to work all weekend again. But here we are, just have to keep moving forward. Time to open drawer 19. Our old movie is Christmas Made to Order. If I'm remembering correctly, this is the one with Alexa Vega and, oh my gosh, I'm forgetting the guy's name, but he's from Mean Girls. I've been wanting to watch this one. Happy that I picked that one today. Our new movie, Christmas in Montana. Yes, I do have this one in the DVR, so let's go watch some Hallmark.
We were wondering if you'd like to stay through Christmas.
Is that it?
I think that's a yes for both of us.
I saw the trailer for this movie a couple of times. I was never convinced about it. I wasn't sure the leads would have chemistry. Kelly Martin is my girl. I have loved her since her Christie days, but I just wasn't convinced about this movie. I'm so glad I gave it a chance because I really enjoyed it. I did think that some of the saying the same thing at the same time moments were a bit forced, like a little bit cringe, but overall the story was really heartwarming, and once again, I not only liked just the lead's chemistry, but also the dynamic between them and Kelly's character's daughter. I think all the on-screen characters had great chemistry, even the side characters. None of them felt like a weak link at all. A solid 4.5 mistletoe.
Just being with you the last few weeks has changed my life forever.
Bumping into you in that lobby was the best thing that ever happened to me.
The second movie I watched was an old movie from last year, Christmas Made to Order, starring Alexa Vega from Spy Kids, my childhood, and Jonathan Bennett from Mean Girls. He's also on Food Network as a host. I was nervous going into this movie because I was highly anticipating it, and I was just scared that I would be let down. Guys, Jonathan and Alexa were so cute together. I could not believe my eyes. I will say that Jonathan's character, Steven, as his guard came down, he got a little goofy at times, and that can be a turnoff for me. I don't know, like, too much goofiness for me just makes me, like, roll my eyes. But as a Food Network viewer, I know that's actually part of Jonathan's personality in real life, so I can't let it affect my score too much. I was very surprised by his sort of serious acting. I wasn't expecting it. What a pleasant surprise. There were a few moments with him that were very emotional and very tender. Like, I thought they were well acted. I don't mean this in a bad way, but I was just like shocked. Alexa is always great. Always a joy to watch. Love her. Another solid 4.5 mistletoe. It is 8:15 a.m. Definitely did not get enough sleep last night. I'm exhausted, but I need to try and finish 2 movies before I go to work, and I'm really pushing it right now, so quickly let's find out what we're watching today. Drawer 20. A Godwink Christmas Meant for Love. For some reason there's no old movie, so let's try and pick a good one. A Veteran's Christmas.